Hi everyone, it's your girl Shanice. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. Also turn on your bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. All right, so with that out of the way, the last time I made a video like this, I was actually in South Korea and I cannot wait to make a video talking about that and even just show you clips from, my trip. But today, on a somewhat related note, we're going to talk about the new Korean Netflix drama that's just come out titled Genie Make a Wish. So it is created by Kim Un-suk, and we'll talk about her later, why she's significant. But the cast includes Bae Suzy, Kim Woo-bin, No Sang-hyun, and Eun-jin. It's very much like if you're in drama, so it's star-studded with very beautiful people. Honestly, it felt more about the visuals than anything else with this drama. And of course, spoiler alert, if you haven't already watched it, I will be giving my take on it without revealing too much of it. But you can watch and make your own judgments if you don't trust my view. So yeah, I did feel like it was more to be visually appealing than to have any kind of depth. I mean, it's only 13 episodes and it all dropped at once, which by the way is what I think her other drama, The King Eternal Monarch, should have been, treated as is the same way she treated this one. I think we all knew kind of as soon as you watched the episode, like this is not really about depth so much as it is about visuals. Like I can watch beautiful people all day, and Suzy is just glowing in this. Like she does not have a bad angle. She's absolutely beautiful. I enjoyed watching her. I think Kim Un Suk has this thing where there's a pressure on her, to create like the next Goblin, right? Because I mean, think about the drama she's done: City Hall, Secret Garden, Gentleman's Dignity, The Heirs, Descendants of the Sun, Goblin, Mr. Sunshine, The Glory, right? um, so there is some pressure on her as a writer, right? To create the next great thing in Korean entertainment. And I don't know that this was that, right? This went probably the way the King Eternal Monarch went. Um, and that's okay. I don't think that that's, bad. I don't think every single thing she makes needs to be Goblin. But she has certain tendencies that I think always show up in her drama. Like she always has some interesting character that she'll do, regardless of the trope or the genre of the drama. It's always interesting, and her characters always have like that witty banter that we all just love to see. They always have some kind of really good chemistry, regardless of how great or bad the story is. And so with this one, I feel like, a lot of it as a Christian, right? You look at it from the lens of a Christian as well. A lot of the drama's plot was drawn on from the Bible, from the story of creation, right? And they kind of twisted the story a little bit to suit the fantasy. But one thing, I'm very strict about fantasy, which I guess I probably shouldn't be, but for me, if you create this magical world, you need to follow your own rules or like give context as to why rules were broken. And for me, this drama did not do that. Of course, with 13 episodes, maybe they felt rushed, whatever the case may be. But the plot is not like it didn't compute because, especially at the end, it was just like maybe she just wanted to give us a happy ending. And I don't even know that what we got is a happy ending, which is kind of, a thing with her, right? Sometimes she'll either give you a very straightforward happy ending, or it will be like she'll put you through the ringer, put all the characters through the worst things they can go through, and then I guess we're happy now. But that's kind of what it felt like with this one. Like I said, if you're coming for the cast, then good. If you're coming for a fantastic drama, I don't know that this was it. I had the same issues I had with Judge from Hell, where once again we're trying to humanize Satan, and in 13 episodes, it's really hard to do that. So, props to Kim Woo Bin, because he does do a valiant effort there. But at the end of the day, it was just like, I guess we're just gonna ignore this and now say that he's a good person. Okay. So it's really interesting. I don't know how else to say that if you haven't watched it, but if you have watched it, let's talk in the comments about that, because I didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. And I feel like in her dramas, you see in Goblin 2, she's always trying to make it to be that humans are the worst, even in a fantasy setting, which sometimes I get it, but a lot of the other times I'm like, if that's Satan, then maybe he's not as bad. Maybe the humans aren't as bad as Satan, But that's what they always try to do with any you know dramas involving any kind of devil or devil-like figure. They make him the good one, and the Satan, or the normal good guys, or the bad ones. It, Overall, I was disappointed, in case you couldn't tell. But I will say, if you are just coming and you don't care about any of the things I mentioned, you just want to see like beautiful people having chemistry, and in a visually dynamic place and setting, then yeah, this is the drama for you. But if you care, like me, a little bit too deeply about having an actual good plot, then you may find yourself really disappointed. And if you're a Christian, you'll definitely find yourself quite disappointed with this drama. But that's just my take. This does not in any way, shape, or form mean that I don't like the writer anymore, or I'm just putting down on the drama. No, it's just my opinion. It's just how I felt from having watched, that piece of art, and that's what art does: is evokes a response from you. But if you've watched it, let me know in the comments if you felt the same way I did, or if you had a different take. I'm very open to hearing, other opinions on this piece, because maybe I missed it. Maybe I was too focused on the plot. But just let me know in the comments. As always, I love you. I will make sure I drop a new video very soon. I'm really trying to be more structured here, so you'll see that reflected in the videos I post. All right. Bye, everyone.